Says it's live.
It says it's live. Are we live? Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Hello again. Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
All right. Get over here to comments right quick. We're gonna run through saying our hellos. I see Michigan Gems. Welcome, Joe. Gene P. Rivendell. What are you doing here? Mark the Burger.
Got an invitation of some sort.
Oh, okay. Mark, I've been pushing buttons all evening.
It hasn't been pretty, Mark.
It ain't.
I begged him not to, but he just doesn't listen.
Hey, Janet Chapman. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, Janet. I don't know if I'm subscribed to Janet, but I can take care of that.
Kane beeping. Welcome, Kane. Appreciate
hello,
you.
Kane beeping.
Say hello to Ian and the family. Kane, is it just as hot over there as it is over here?
Is it cool anywhere in America? In the 48?
Okay. Mark, thanks for letting me know. We apologize. Oh, wait.
I hope he put some root beer barrels in there for you, Mark.
No, I didn't. Now you're making me feel really, really bad.
There'll be a second letter coming, Mark.
No,
some
Mark.
Buttermilk biscuits.
There'll be 18-wheeler coming. Oh, wait.
I have to get some more channel stickers. I'm down to one. I have one more.
I've got maybe half a dozen of my Eagle. Now, my Team AWR is a special deal. And there will be 25 winners. One person cannot win multiple of these AWR stickers. So we'll do some giveaways here and there. And if you get sticker number, I can't even find it now.
Are you giving away one tonight?
Maybe.
Why the devil not? Hello, Cynthia.
If you get this sticker right here, number 1, you will get my 1963. It ain't going to show up. It's going to bleed through.
It's invisible.
It is invisible. It's a magic coin. No, it is a 1963 Benjamin half dollar.
Made of silver, not glass.
Made of silver. Correct, Mundo.
That's the one you graded last week, right?
Yes, yes. We will get Belinda to blind draw live. And if she picks this sticker, you will get that Benjamin half dollar.
Hi, Dawn.
So,
Dawn has joined us again.
Hope everybody's doing good. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, dear.
Check the comments.
Okay, hold on one second, Kane. Then went to the field. You guys were hour ahead. I'm going to tell you what. I tried to do some wheat eating today, and it was miserable. I mean, and I'm still suffering. I got a little chest lung issue going on right now. But hey, Deej,
Now,
I want to
Paul,
do a
in
mail call
general,
right. Huh?
in general, you shouldn't be eating weeds. It's going to cause issues.
I've been called old heifer before, so.
Well, people eat dandelion roots and things like that.
Yep,
So.
they do.
Hi, Deej.
I got a mail call. I got a couple of mail calls I want to do right quick, Jonathan.
Okay.
This first one comes from Clark's Cove Metal
Well,
Detecting.
Get me out of here. Make yourself your window big so you can.
Oh, okay, hold on. I can do it.
No, other way around. I have no mail calls to do. I'm sorry. We have coins we're going to grade.
Yes, we do.
There we are.
There we go. All right. You got to remind me to do this, Jonathan, or I forget. All right. This is from Clark's Cove Metal Detecting. They filled in for somebody. I can't remember who they filled in for, but I won some stuff from them. And I got a letter here that says, Paul and Belinda, hope this finds you both doing well. Congrats on winning the giveaway in Wednesday night's live stream. It could not have went any better, folks. We appreciate your support and still plan on making it your way sometime in the near future. Your friends, Robert and Melissa. Well, first of all, they sent me this poker chip, Ralph. 134. And then I got me a Joe Bob rake poker chip. Then I got me a 1897 Indian head penny. In fairly good shape. And then I got my 1901 IHP. All right. Robert and Melissa, I appreciate it. Guys, if y'all go over and support Clark's Cove Detecting, I'm sure they would appreciate it. And tell them AWR sent you. This next one, I got come through by Rachel, Jersey Ray Diggs. She sent a note in here. Says, hey, Paul, sorry it took so long to send. I know you put it to good use. There's always a couple of, there's also a couple of flips for Belinda. Peace, Rachel. Well, Belinda didn't get one of the bracelets. Open. Yes, I'll wear it proudly. And she also sent me a couple of her stickers. So, Rachel, I appreciate that. And what was sent was from Farmer Eugene. And it about, I'll show you. It's a little bag, suitcase like. And what's in it, if I can open it without. He sent me some gear, guys. I now have a chest mount for my GoPro. Got the chest mount. Got the headband.
Couldn't you just tie it to your beard and problem solved?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to shave my beard now because it'll be in my way.
Well, you trim the hair, you might as well trim the beard.
Hey, I can now throw my GoPro in the water. Got a floaty. I've got a waterproof case for my camera. Got that. Hey guys, I even got me a extendable selfie stick.
What a nice package to get.
Yes, Farmer Eugene, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That one throwed me for a loop.
Yeah. I need to get one of those sticks for my smartphone because that's what I use to film. I don't have a GoPro. Not yet. Hey, Richie. Good to see you. This is Paul's stream, I promise. He's just pressing buttons and things are happening. Things are exploding. Come back, Paul. We know you're there.
Coming. All right. Well, guys, Farmer Eugene is always checking in on chat and stuff, and he don't ever comment, but you know he's there. Yeah. You know he's there. He's watching. He's the ultimate lurker.
Well, it says there are 10 people watching on YouTube. So, and
all right. Farmer Eugene, thank you again.
No good, Barbara.
I know you're probably back there somewhere in the background. So thank you, Farmer Eugene. Rachel, thank you for getting me that, and appreciate it. All right, I see Stan's lad has come in. Clint, welcome. Cynthia Swearingen, my Georgia buddy. She's further south than I am here in Georgia.
I didn't realize it was a Georgia peach.
Yes.
I wouldn't call you a Georgia peach, but just for the record. I'd call you a Georgian something else.
Cal Patty.
No. Do something nice.
All right.
Call you a peach, though.
But yeah, Cynthia is a South Georgia girl.
Yeah.
And I know she's cooking just as bad as I am. It's hot up here. It is actually 89 degrees right now, but the humidity is just sky. All right. Jonathan,
sir,
what we've been doing the last 2 weeks?
Well, we have been plying our skills at grading coins, because if you collect coins or if you hunt coins or whatever, it's an important skill to have. It's important to know what condition the coin's in, and what grade the coin is, and what causes that grade to occur. So we've been you've been looking at your red book. You have your red book in front of you? Belinda. No. Oh, good. And I have
it stayed on the desk.
And we're going to look at some coins and from Paul's collection and from my collection. And past couple of times we've been grading them using our resources, but we'd love to have people in chat if you have a red book or something to chime in, because this is a group activity.
And I'll go ahead and tell you that one of mine is my very first silver dime, my very first silver. And you're going to be surprised at how it grades. Me and Jonathan kind of looked at it together when we first started thinking about doing this. And
I thought I had my earbuds in backwards. Not reversed,
Yeah.
All right.
DF Diggers come in. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Maine has arrived. We have Richie and we have Dennis.
All right. You going to go first, right?
I can.
Okay.
How do you want to do? You want? I have 3. Do you want the oldest? Do you want the newest? Do you want? How do you want to do this?
You do whichever one you want to do.
That's no fun. All right. I have a 3-cent piece nickel, a bust quarter, or a standing Liberty quarter.
Let's go Standing Liberty. Well, take Johnson out.
So
let's solo him.
Let me change my camera to my microscope so you can see what we are looking at.
All right.
Oh, I cheated on this one. I've graded this one already. But let's see what.
Oh, no.
Let's see if the grade is accurate.
Okay.
It could be inaccurate. Maybe you'll not concur.
1920.
A 1920 standing Liberty quarter. The mint mark would be right there, and there's no mint mark. Oh, you can't see what am I talking about? The mint mark. I'm using my cursor. The mint mark would be there, but it's not. So it's Philadelphia, 1920. And this is one of those where the dates wore off really quickly because they would put the dates on this raised pedestal.
Yep.
And eventually they got smart and they put a little, I guess you'd call it, indentation on there, and they put the date in that indentation so it'd be protected.
Okay. Let's look at the reverse right quick. Just kind of show it off.
Nice toning on this one.
Yes.
I like
beautiful toning on that.
Never quite know. Look at that. It's kind of getting a little bit of a
rainbow.
Purples and blues and reds and oranges.
Yellows.
All right.
My computer looks yellow. Looks gold. All right.
So
we're looking at the 1920s.
Yep.
There was 27,860,000 of them made. All right. We'll start off with good and we'll work our way to extra fine.
All right.
Date and lettering readable.
Now, again, with standing liberties, you can't always go by the date because there were those years where it was raised, but the date is readable. It's 1920.
Top of date worn, very much so. Liberty right leg and toes worn off. Left leg and drapery lines show much wear. Well, she's standing on one leg.
Well,
Johnson,
by design. Yeah. I'm listening. No, by design it is. I mean, I can here.
Yeah. Okay.
See, there's her foot. There's her other foot right there. You can only see a little bit of it anyway. See your toes.
Well, it says left leg and drapery lines show much wear.
Yeah, so there are the drapery lines.
Yeah. All right, let's bump it up to very good. Distinct date. Toes show faintly. Drapery lines visible above her left leg. Distinct date. Well, it ain't very distinct, but you can still see it. And that's all it says about the left leg. Fine says high curve in right leg, flat from thigh to ankle. Left leg shows only slightly wear. Drapery lines. Drapery lines over right thigh seen only at side of leg.
Okay.
And then very fine is garment lines across right leg will be worn but shown at sides, but show at sides. I'm gonna
Okay.
read
By the way,
that.
this is a right leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're talking about that line. It's going to be there.
Yeah. Garment lines across right leg will be worn but show of side.
So there, and there. Okay.
All right, and the extra fine reads,
Oops.
flattened only at high spots. Her toes are sharp. Drapery lines across right leg are evident.
Yeah, the toes are not sharp.
Nope.
Does it have any information about the reverse?
No information about the reverse from my book.
Okay. I'll refocus that. All right. Well, let me tell you what I graded it as based upon the book that I use, the ANA standards. Very fine 20, it says, on the obverse, the right leg is worn nearly flat in the central parts. So there's the right leg. That's where the knee would be, of course. And you see some detail, but it's worn nearly flat. Wear spots show on head, breast, shield, and foot. All right. Well, that's kind of the high point of the shield.
Yep.
All right. Avert your eyes, Paul. There's the high point of the breast. That's worn.
Yep. Yes.
And the high point of the head is there. That's worn. And the foot. You can make out some of the details on the foot.
Some of the details of the toes, yes.
Yep. Beads on outer shield are visible. Okay, the beads on the outer shield are visible, which they are.
Very visible. Yeah.
But those next to the body are weak. And part of that is the glare from my light. But you can see bead, a little bit of bead, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. The inner circle of the shield is nearly complete on well-struck coins. That's the inner circle. And the inner circle on this one is weak, but it's complete.
Right.
Okay. Now for the reverse. Hi, Bobby. And hi, Javier.
Hey, Bobby. Javier
So
Garcia.
Okay.
Bobby. Not only did you scare Audra, you got me too there, buddy. On Audra's latest Friday video release.
Uh-huh.
That was a good video, Bobby. Y'all done. All right, go ahead, Tom.
Okay. So on the reverse, it says entire eagle is lightly worn. So there's wear. But most major details are visible. And I would agree. I mean, the head feathers are visible, the tail feathers are visible, the talons visible, the tips of the feathers are visible. Breast and edge of right wing, the breast, and the edge of the right wing are worn flat. Well, the breast is worn flat. Yeah, that edge is worn flat. Top tail feathers are complete. And if we want to go into the tail feathers, that, by the way, is very fine 20.
Okay.
And the top tail feather is visible, and they are. You can see the lines going from that top tail feather. So for that reason, I graded this at very fine 20.
It's a good looking coin.
Yeah, it's not.
I love that rainbow.
I have to look at that toning a little more carefully. I didn't realize it was toned like that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite coin designs.
Looks like it's starting on obverse too.
Yeah.
You got your blues and.
That's right. All right, Paul. So That's a standing liberty, and that came out at very fine. And there, sorry, I'm not cheating. I gave it very fine a while ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you have, Paul?
See if I can get you back in beside me. But I just took him out. Golly, I need a button pusher. Mark, you won't be my... Never mind. I don't need Mark pushing my button.
Oh, well. Treasure Woman,
All
I don't think I
right.
said hello. And Anthony, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter's here.
Hey, Anthony. Treasure Woman. Welcome. All right. Appreciate y'all guys coming in. Hey, Deej.
Anybody get skipped? Unintentional completely. Hello,
Yeah, Michael Lyman.
Yeah. Hi again, Deej. I said hi to Deej before. Hi again, Deej.
Mike.
All right. I think that's everyone.
All right.
Okay. So what do you have?
We're going to do this.
On deck is Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
This is, now guys, this is a metal detecting Doug 1951 Franklin D. Roosevelt. This was my very first silver that I found metal detecting. And it's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it is.
I found it at the rodeo arena, at the concession stand.
Were you busting Broncos at the time?
No.
Now you say a rodeo. Is it actually a rodeo? Do they have?
They have a rodeo once a year for the fair.
That's really neat.
They have a group that comes in and does a rodeo, barrel racing.
Yeah.
Bronc busting, bull riding.
I would love to see one of those live. I really would.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, Paul.
Yes,
with
sir.
regards to a Roosevelt, I look at the hair on the obverse, and there's detail there. And I look at the rim, and the letters are not running up into the rim.
Correct.
And just flip it over again. Let's look at the reverse. See how is there? Yeah, so this is a circulated dime, but I mean, the O is touching a bit in one. But apart from that, there's good separation between the letters and the rim.
Yes.
So it's circulated, not overly circulated. So when it comes to grading, I say, let's go to fine and see if it hits the marks there. If it doesn't, we'll go down. If it does and then some, we'll go up. So let's look at fine. Here are the characteristics of a Roosevelt dime that is in fine condition. Obverse, let's get back to Franklin's head. Half the details show in the hair. I'd say about that.
I would say close to half.
Okay. All of the face is weak, but boldly visible. I'd say definitely. I mean, look, you can see the nose line near his nostril. You can see the creases in his eye.
You can see the crow's feet in his eyes.
Yeah. You see the line between his lower lip and his chin. You see some detail in the ear. I think that counts as the face is weak but visible. Half of the here's the ear. Half of the inner edge of the ear is worn away. So stick your finger in his ear. And the inner edge would be right there. And half of it is worn away. So move that back a little bit. Well, it's certainly worn. I think that hits.
I tilted it a little bit to get some of the shadow off of it.
Yeah. If you look at the top inside of his ear, Keep going right there. And you follow that line going all the way down to his earlobe. You know, you see up at the top, you see the detail, but as you go down, it's kind of worn.
Get right there in the middle, you lose.
That's what I mean, Paul. Yeah. So, you know what? I think the obverse hits fine. Let's flip it over and see what it says for the reverse. This is fine 12, by the way, if we want to put a number on it.
Okay.
All right. Reverse. Vertical lines are all visible. Ooh.
Not all.
No. But horizontal bands are worn smooth. Well, you can't even really see the horizontal bands.
Nope.
Leaves show some detail.
Yeah,
they do. I mean, there's some.
They do right there.
Yeah, there's some separation.
Bit of detail. They got separation.
Okay. Flame is nearly smooth.
It's got one little crease in it. Right there. Right.
Well, again, that is fine. I can read what very good is if you don't think it hits fine. Let's on the reverse. Very good. About half the outer vertical lines in the torch are visible. The outer ones. And I see, if you go to the B in pluribus. Yeah, right there I see some.
Right there, and there's some right there. It goes down good right there.
Flame is only outlined.
Yeah, like I said, it's got that little crease right there.
Yeah. Leaves show very little detail. And I wouldn't think that describes the leaves. I see the oak leaves. There's some separation there.
Mm-hmm.
And the rim is complete. So I would put this at least very good 8, if not fine 12. I would have no problem calling. I wouldn't have a problem calling that fine.
All right, and guys, that is a metal detecting find. So it don't really matter. I mean, yeah, it's not going to bring millions of dollars, but it is kind of okay. Come back, Jonathan.
I'm back. Thought I could go up and get a drink or something, but Paul.
Yes.
So when you change from your coin cam to your face cam, they're two different cameras.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you seem to disappear for a moment. Let me come back.
I stream from my phone. My computer will not. It gets jumpy and laggy, and
yeah,
I stream from my computer. So.
All right. Do you want to see another quarter, or do you want to see a 3-cent piece?
Let's go with your 3-cent piece.
All right.
And that was my last coin that I had.
All right. So let me.
Other than I got something else too. All right. 3-cent piece.
This is a copper nickels 3-cent piece.
What do we have? 1869.
So there's Liberty. LIB is nice and strong. ERTY are there, but they're weak. Maybe half the D.
Hold on. Crap.
I mean, you see some
There we
detail
go.
in the hair, but it's worn. There's the ribbon. A little bit of detail there. Very evident to me that it's been cleaned. Because see these vertical stripes, these parallel stripes going that way. And there's some there. You can tell
Yep.
somebody took a cloth and it went. That's why you shouldn't clean your coins, really, if you can avoid it. It's obvious. Anyway, there's the ear, if that gives you any indication. I'll flip it over. I'll actually zoom out a bit, and I'll show you the reverse. And then you can tell me what...
I do have a patch cord run to my...
And that is the reverse. And I can tell you on the reverse that one of the qualifiers are going to be these vertical lines in the Roman numeral 3. And I'm sure they're going to ask about detail on the bow and the hair. Is that a die break or is that a... That was a die break right there, too. I didn't notice that. All right. Yep. So, all right, Paul, it's all you. What are we looking for?
I have either good, very good, fine, or extra fine. And they're real short. All right, good. Yeah.
How dare they?
Good is date and legends complete, though worn.
Date is complete. The legends are complete.
And then 3 is smooth, which it is not.
Liberty's worn smooth.
Right, your reverse, your columns.
Flip it.
Yep. You have a lot of detail there. So it's better than good.
Okay.
Very good is the 3 columns is half worn, rim complete. It's a little more than half. And see, and then it starts jumping around.
Yeah, I mean the lines in this numeral are complete. The lines in this one are worn right there and at the bottom. And the lines right in the middle are worn.
Mm-hmm. All right, now flip it over to the obverse. And all it says is hair curls well defined.
Some definition there, but I wouldn't say well defined. No. Yeah. I mean, that one's worn.
Extra fine says slight even wear, and that's all mine says.
All right. Well, I did not grade this one. So in my book, let's go to fine. Fine says in the obverse, some details show in the curls. Yeah. And at the hair at top of ear. That's pretty much worn flat.
Yep.
Beading is worn smooth at top of coronet. So right there are beads going all the way down, little dots, right? And I see them.
You see them. They have some wear on them.
Beading is worn smooth at top of coronet. Okay, well, I think it hits that. I see some curl detail and hair at the top of the ear. I mean, that's a braid coming down. That's worn flat. So that's iffy. That's iffy. Let's see the back. So it has to hit all 3 of those. And then on this side, some details are visible in the wreath. Well, no, I think you can see the berries. You see separation in the leaves. You see some creases in the ribbon. A few of the lines in the numeral are clear. A few. Well, I think we have more than that.
We have more than that.
So, very fine. Let's look at the obverse, because it could be that the reverse might be a lower grade than the obverse. Very fine 20. Leaves are worn, but some of the ribs are visible. Yeah. There's a rib there.
Yep.
There's a rib there.
Got plenty
of there. Okay. Most of the lines in the numeral are clear unless weakly struck. Again, I don't think it would hit that. So I guess I would put the reverse at fine to be on the conservative side. And the obverse, again, taking away the consideration that it's been cleaned, and would bring it down a grade if it were graded by PCGS or NGC. Well, they would mark it as cleaned.
Right.
Detail. Some details showing curls and hair at the top of the ear. It does not. It does not. So I would say this is probably a very good on the obverse. And it might hit a fine on the reverse.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you a question. On them columns,
Yep.
could that be a grease filled die?
I think it's wear. The high points are there and there. I'm really surprised there isn't wear there, but if you look right on this side, on the left side,
yes,
you got some wear. So it probably just, if it had been in circulation maybe a few more months, you probably would see wear right there like you do on those.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it right there, Jonathan.
Okay.
Have you got another coin to grade?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
All right, this one.
This will be our last one we grade. Like I said, I only had one, but we're going to talk about some new stuff that's coming out. All right, 1818.
And that is a bust quarter. All right. So I can tell you this is a lower grade.
Let me get to 1818. I'm going back to the future, folks. 1818.
I'm gonna let you grade this completely because I did grade this one. I put a grade on the flip.
Okay. All right, we'll start off with fair.
Bye, Cynthia.
Bye, Cynthia. Thanks for joining us. Details clear enough to identify. We have the stars. We have, we can see the outline. The date is good.
See the ear?
The ear.
Obviously, you can
got
see Liberty.
Full Liberty.
See that curl above?
Yep.
See her mouth anyway.
Her frown.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of the fold in the cap.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Let's bump it up to good. Letters and stars readable. Okay. We have that. Hair under hairband is smooth. Very smooth.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Cap line's worn smooth. That's not. You can see some detail in there.
Yeah, very little. Right there, especially.
Right above the ribbon and
a little bit there, yeah.
All right. Bump it up to very good. Rim defined. Rim well defined, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, the denticles are all there. Not so much there. Definitely worn.
Right there. All right. Main detail visible. Full Liberty on cap.
Full Liberty,
have Full Liberty. Okay. Hair above eye, nearly smooth.
Well, that's where the eye would be, of course, and the hair is, it's smooth. You do see a little bit of that curl, but.
All right, let's bump it up to fine. All hairlines show, but drapery has only part details.
No, there's no detail in the drapery. You can barely make out the clasp there and the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So this is going to be, I don't have numbers to go by. This is going to be a fine coin.
You think it's going to hit fine?
Just
okay. How about the reverse?
I don't have nothing on the reverse.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I graded this as. Okay. I graded this as very good. And in this book, it says the obverse, the entire head is outlined. It is. There's no part where it's worn smooth into the field. With most hair details worn smooth. Yep. Again, you can make out a little bit of that curl there.
Yeah.
Make a little bit of that curl there and a little bit there. But for the most part, those hair details are worn smooth. Mm-hmm. The eye, the ear, and the clasp are barely visible. Well, there's the clasp. Barely see that. The eye, you can see there and right there. Barely visible. And the ear, there's not much there. I mean, of the three, the ear is probably the strongest.
She don't need a hearing aid yet.
And it says at least 3 letters in Liberty are clear. Well, I think the Y is clear. That's clear. That's clear. E's not bad. B, you get a little bit of wear.
Yep.
I mean, I think it hits that. Parts of the stars are worn flat. Well, no, I see full outlines in these. By that, that would mean something like, I don't even see anything that's worn flat. Maybe like right there. Look at the one.
Yeah, and then the one, two below that one.
There. 2 below. Yeah. So they're not talking about the lines. If you had a really nice variety, you'd see the lines in the middle. They're talking about the edge worn into the rim. So parts of stars are worn flat. That all described very good on the obverse.
Okay.
And by the way, I think this is an overdate too. This is a 1918 over a 1915. Anyway, let's look at the reverse. The eagle's body is boldly outlined. Well, I mean,
you can see the eagle. Yeah.
Huh?
You can see the eagle real well.
You can definitely see it. Sure. Yeah. With some feathers showing in the wings. Yeah, you got feathers there.
Yep.
Some of the letters are very weak. Well, they're probably talking more about the E pluribus unum.
The E pluribus.
Yeah, the U is weak. The N is weak. The head and olive branch are smooth. Well, that head is...
We got a little detail.
Yeah, you get the eye, you get the beak, you get the tongue, but there's smoothness there. And the olive branch right there is smooth. Well, again, you have separation in the leaves.
You got separation, you got your berries.
Yep. The talons are separated. Well, these talons are...
Yes.
Those talons...
Not so.
Are not so much. And the eye is visible. Well, you can see it.
You can see it.
So that describes very good 8. And that is the grade that I gave this.
Okay.
And the neat thing about this is I looked on PC, because it's an older one. I looked on PCGS, and PCGS said that, I don't know how many were minted originally, but they estimate that only 1,250 of these have survived in all grades, even though this is a lower grade.
Oh, wow.
So even though it's worn, it's there aren't too many of them. I think that's I really like the old coins. I think that's a neat one.
All right. Exit solo. Hey, I did it right that time, Johnson.
Well, that's a plus. You're getting good at this, Paul.
All right, guys. We if y'all enjoyed seeing us go through these coins and grade them, maybe we can get guests in here and between the three of us, determine the grade of your coin.
Yeah, by all means. Either
So,
you can show us on here or email Paul a picture of it and we'll take a look at it together.
I can't do that live. I have not the capabilities of doing that.
If they email you a picture?
I can email, I mean, they can email me a picture, but there's no way I can screen share.
Okay, then email me a picture and I'll present it on my screen and Paul can present it.
There we go. There we go.
How about that?
So if you got a coin that you'd like to have graded, just out of the blue, we will. Am I froze?
Move your head. You were a little jittery. You're good now.
Glitchy. I'm getting glitchy. All right.
Well, we're coming up
if
on
you
50
want
minutes.
Yep. Send us. You can send me an email and I can shoot it over to Jonathan so we can share.
That would be great, actually. Yeah, this is Paul's show, so send it to Paul.
And we'll go from there. But we want to take a little time and talk about some new stuff that's coming out for all you collectors. And I'm going to do this, Jonathan, just to show this. We have
There's
the
George.
new 20. Who can tell me what's wrong with this coin? Jonathan, don't say a word.
What's wrong with it?
There's something different about this coin than what we're used to seeing. Anthony, you can send it to mine, hcfd954 @gmail.com. I'll send you a message after the stream, Anthony. But we're going to talk about the new 2022s that's coming out. I got this in the change.
Hey, Brad. Who's your hillbilly?
Hey, Brad. Welcome, buddy. So, Jonathan has a catalog that he has received, and we're going to talk about our new 2022 stuff. I just want to show this coin, and so we can see what's coming out in the future.
Paul, on see the RI in America? I caught it just as I figured you were taking it down. I wonder if there was a die chip or a crack in there. So zoom in. Yeah, on the reverse, United States of America. Look at the R and I in America. Did it just take a hit, or is there a crack?
Let's solo this and look at it.
See what I mean? Could just be a hit, but it looks like it's going underneath the eye, but I don't know. I need to zoom in closer.
Y'all bear with me just a second.
Sorry, a little squirrel moment. I get sidetracked easily.
That's either, John.
That's going underneath. Is that part of the design?
That is. What would it be though?
Like a cloud? Like look at opposite the eagle's beak, the ray. There's something underneath there too. That must be part of the design. I have yet to see one of those coins, Paul. I don't know.
They kind of look like a die chip, don't it?
Yeah. Anthony says there are a few errors in the 2020 quarters. That could be. Because if that were a hit, it wouldn't go underneath, but I wonder if that's a cloud or something since it's a bird and all that. I don't know.
But it's funny, it's the only cloud in the, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
I believe it's a stain.
Oh, it's a stain. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see it. Now that you tilt it that way, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. False alarm.
Exit solo.
False
Boot
alarm.
out. Add Jonathan. Not this. All right. I don't know why it won't stay right there. All right. So I'm going to solo Jonathan now. And we're going to talk real quick about, see? We're going to talk real quick about the 2022 Collector's Guide.
Yeah, we thought we'd go through this because this is what, if you're an American, this is what your tax dollars are somewhat going to. And I looked at it. There are some things in here I really like. There are some things that I'm not crazy about. I just wonder what your thoughts are. But we'll just go through it. So those are some of the designs. All right. So one thing that I thought, was kind of interesting is that they're still selling the 2021 proof sets, which tells me they weren't a big seller back in the day, if they have extras. But so here's the 2021 set. And you get the typical dollar, half dollar, dime, nickel, penny. And you only get 2 quarters. That's the Tuskegee Airman. I can zoom in there too if you really want to. There we go. It's the Tuskegee Airman, which is a nice design, and the Washington crossing the Delaware, which is a design I really like.
Yeah.
But, you know, there too. Would you spend $32 for a proof set, or $25 for an uncirculated set, or $105? By the way, the prices for the 2022 sets are the same as the 2021 sets. But the 2021 sets, you only get the 2 quarters, and the 2022 sets, you get 5 quarters. So unless I'm missing something, if you're getting the silver proof set, you're spending the same amount of money, but you're not getting as much silver anywhere near as much.
Exactly. Wow.
But yeah, and those are the designs of the new quarters that are coming out. And actually, I can do this. That's the back of the catalog. It has the designs. So the front has the new / old Washington design.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't go into that story. It's kind of a long story, but basically, if you look on the obverse, you'll see the initials of L. I think it's LGF. Laura, I don't know what her middle initial is. Fraser. She was the wife. She was also a coin designer. She was the wife of James Fraser, who designed the Buffalo nickel. And basically, long story short, there was a congressionally sanctioned search for what the next quarter would be to celebrate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. The committee decided that Laura Fraser's design won. It was the best of all. But the mint director at the time decided, no, I don't like that one. And so it ended up going to Flanagan's design. So I'm glad that they changed the obverse design. But I don't know. Just looking at these, I'm not. You know, this is the Maya Angelou.
I have that one. That's the one we just looked at.
Yeah. So Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller.
And I have that one.
Otero Warren, Anna Mae Wong. I like the idea that they're celebrating the achievements of women. That's awesome. These designs, I just think, are really kind of uninspiring to me. Focus in here.
I mean, I don't
Are there
know
any that you
nothing about
like?
Wilma Man Killer, but I don't want to know how she got her last name.
Well, let's see. Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist and a writer, and I can understand why they would do that because she wrote a book called "I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings." But that's not a great design. Sally Ride, first woman in space, again, remarkably important accomplishment, but not a great design. I mean, what the heck's that supposed to be?
I guess that's supposed to be the. I don't
know. Then Wilma Mankiller was the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation, but again, I don't know what that is, and Nina Otero Warren was of Hispanic heritage. She was a women's suffragette back in the teens and 20s. Again, not a great, inspiring design.
Yes, Clint, you heard us right. Killer.
That's her name. I think of all the designs, I like this one best. I like how $quarter E pluribus unum is written. I like these dots. United States of America. She was the first Asian American actress. Okay. But I don't like this design. I mean, it almost looks like she doesn't have any eyes.
True.
I don't know. That's just my 2 cents or my 5 quarters. I don't like the idea. These designs aren't really inspiring. It's so again, great that they put women and female accomplishments, and especially, in these cases, minority women. But they could have done better with the designs, in my opinion. And the prices are nothing great either.
Yeah, and that goes along with all the coins that they're doing. They need to get back to old school.
I agree. And there are some designs in here that I do like and I would buy. Well, now let me go back a step. There are some designs in here that I would like. Well, Anthony, she was a Cherokee. Remember the Cherokee Nation? I don't know if she actually killed anybody. Yeah, Deej has it exactly. Like, this is a design I really think is attractive. But unfortunately, it's for a platinum coin. So you have the eagle carrying the branch. I like the eagle in flight. I like the way it looks. I really like the idea of these are First Amendment rights, so freedom of religion. This one is freedom of speech, which I'll get in a little soapbox. I think we're steering away from in this country. You can't say certain things anymore.
Exactly.
But, freedom of religion, and it's an acorn or something that a tree is growing from. I really like that symbolism. And liberty grows with freedom of religion. Liberty blossoms with freedom of speech. I really, really like this design. But as you can see, it's in pretty much pure platinum, 1 ounce. And the prices, I don't know what your budget is, Paul, but I can't afford.
That's just chump change for you.
Yeah. Oh, well, they I wish. But again, they're selling the 2021 still, so I guess those didn't sell out, and the 2022s. My thinking is, why on earth doesn't the mint produce these in 1 ounce silver? I think with that design, they would have a real winner on their hands.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate that they. Oh, go on.
Go ahead.
No, it just, in my view, it's unfortunate that they put really nice designs on that with really important things like those First Amendment rights. And they put it on a platinum coin that very, very, very few collectors.
Very few can afford.
Right.
Scott McCleary, I would say $1,500, just a tick more, $1,545.
Oh, I thought platinum was around $800.
I don't know what it is.
Gold is around $1,700. But and here's another one. Again, platinum coins. I don't think these designs are as good as the others, but the preamble of the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Life, happiness, pursuit of happiness. $1,500. It's a neat design. I especially like that one. That looks kind of classical. But again, who's going to afford $1,500 to buy the coins in those designs? So well done, U.S. Mint, for coming up with nice designs, but thumbs down for doing that, putting them on that. What else do we have? The American Women Quarters Program. Well, I think that's kind of stupid because if you look at this, so it says there, these quarters are being honored. The individuals: Bessie Coleman, Edith Kanakaole, Eleanor Roosevelt, Jovita Idar, Maria Tallchief. Yeah, but what do the coins look like? They don't show what the blessed coins look like. They expect you to spend the money, but they don't show you what the designs are. Just I don't know what they were thinking there.
You think picture of the coin would sell it more than a picture of the.
But really, that's all I have on that page. So okay, even if I wanted those coins, I wouldn't buy them from this.
No.
Now these are pretty amazing coins. I think this is one of the best ideas that the Mint has had in a long time. The reminting of the Morgan and Peace dollars.
Okay.
But I thought this was interesting. It's the Enrollment Program for 2023. They want you to spend the money now and buy these coins.
And then they'll ship you the coins. And then when they do the next year, they're going to ship you the coins.
If you have a spot in line, yeah.
Yeah.
So that the entire lot of 2022 Morgans and Peace dollars were sold out. So that's why they're doing this enrollment. You know, as far as the prices, I will say $67 for a Morgan or a Peace, or $73 for a proof, $67 for the uncirculated. That may seem high, but I went on, in fact, I have it right here. Are we like way over time? Do you care?
No, I don't care.
All right. Let me do this.
Scott said he looked it up. It closed on Friday at $10.23 per ounce. $1,023 per ounce.
Oh, I shared a window. Do you want to pop that up? It should be backstage. Okay, so this is JM Bullion. Platinum asking price right now is $889, so it really dropped. But here are the 2021D Morgan silver dollars, and they're selling them at $150.
Wow.
So if somebody got those, if we go back to the catalog, I think you just click that catalog window and then make it big.
Now you got me. You got too many things on my phone. Can you take?
Here, I'll just hold on. How about that?
What? Well, is that what you want? No, that's my.
No, I was gonna say just go back to having this full screen.
Okay.
Because JM Bullion was selling these, the 2022s, for $150 each. Mm-hmm. I guess in that sense, if you can get them from the Mint at this price, and the companies are selling them for double of that, you've got a, you've spent the $67, but you've made some money.
Now, if you enroll,
yeah,
do you have to buy everything they send you?
No, you enroll and you buy whatever you want. I don't think you have to buy rolls, in other words.
Oh, okay.
I think you're just putting your name in line. Enrollments are now open. Yeah, it says nothing about that. No, I think you could buy one, or you could buy as many as you want.
Okay.
But I think you're onto something. So if a lot of the enrollment is for maybe coin shops who buy, multiple rolls of these, maybe they would sell out quickly.
Well, I didn't know if it was like, you enroll and then you either get a choice of, they'll send you stuff and to either buy or send back or whatever, you know.
Oh, like an approval program? No, I don't think it's
Yeah.
like that. I think you would say, look, I want to pre-buy, if I can, 5 of these Morgan dollars because I want to sell 3 of them and I want to keep 2 for myself. And the profit I make on the 3 that I sell will pay for the, you know, the 2 that I'm keeping, basically. I think that's what some people do. Again, same thing, enrollment for the American Silver Eagles, the 2022 sold out. Well, a limited number of Silver Eagle coins may still become available during order processing and reconciliation. So I guess that means if people enrolled in 2022 and then said, yeah, I don't want it, I guess that's what they're talking about. But there too, they're saying $73. That's steep for a Silver Eagle. I think if you went to a coin shop and bought and asked to buy a 2022 Silver Eagle, they would not charge you $73. No way.
Said they sold out fast.
Yeah. But again, that's a nice design. I think that's a great design. So the mint is doing some things right, but other things, I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are, Paul. I mean, what have you seen in here so far that you like design-wise?
I like the Morgan and the piece dollars. I'm glad they are bringing that back.
Yeah.
The Walker right there on the right side of the book. That's a good looking coin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they kind of went back to the basics of what they started with.
Deej says, what? Go on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and read Deej.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Paul. I think for me, the classic, I'm tired of seeing presidents on coins. Okay, except for maybe Washington and Jefferson and Lincoln because they were so important. But seeing people on coins doesn't interest me. I'd rather see symbols like the symbol of liberty walking and sowing liberty and the eagle. Same thing with that. So I think when they do things like that, or when they do things like this, in my view, they have winners. But some of these other designs I don't like.
Yeah.
Deej said, "What is your
Liberty?" That W there by the eagle's wing, is that a West Point mark? Mint mark?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So you can buy either the San Francisco, well, you can enroll to buy the San Francisco, the West Point in proof, or the West Point
that now.
in uncirculated.
I'm looking at coins.
DJ's question was, what's your comparison between the U.S. Mint and the Canadian Mint? I like the creativity of the Canadian Mint. I think they put out more creative types of products. I think they put out more varieties of coins.
Hey, Joel.
I don't know, Deej. What do you think? Hoosier said, I think my dad pre-ordered the Morgans in peace. He gives those out to the kids at Christmas. Wow, what a great present. Joel, hey, how are you, buddy? I, for one, think the Canadian Mint quality is some of the best on earth. I don't like all the designs. Most of the coins are beautiful. They really do a lot. Yeah, I like how they colorize a lot of their coins. I think that can be really stunning. All right, then what do we have? We have the $1 American Innovation Coin Program. I don't know. I think this is kind of a bust. I don't want to be critical of people who collect these. If that's what you do, that's great. But it seems like the Mint had a hit with the State Quarter Program. America the Beautiful was, there were some neat ones in that series. But I don't know about this American Innovation. I don't know how well it's going for the Mint, in other words. I mean, they're still selling 2019 proof sets, 2020 proof sets, 2021 proof sets, and 2022. So my intuition tells me that these designs are not all that popular with collectors. I don't know.
Zoom in on the one that's got the B on it.
So this one? This one?
Yes. What is that?
That says bluegrass.
Okay.
And
okay, yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, that's neat. And that is Kentucky bluegrass.
Yep. But those other three, they don't interest me.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like the Canadian dime to
Yeah,
me.
looks like a keel boat.
Yeah, railroads and snowboarding. I mean, yeah,
Now they could have, on that railroad one, they could have done something different.
they sure could have. They sure could have.
They could have put a big old steam engine right there on the rails with the telephone poles.
You know what? In fairness,
mean,
Paul, it's not a railroad. I'm just noticing now it's the Tennessee Valley Authority, the power generation.
Okay. Well, so I just come up with a good looking coin.
But still, I mean, okay, it's a picture of old power lines. Big deal.
Right.
Show us the dam that they built, or show us, something else. I don't think that's a great design.
I did. The other one that caught my eye was the telephone.
Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah.
The old rotary phone.
Look at Connecticut's. What the heck is that even?
The folding of a paper airplane.
Foldable scale. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't, as a collector, I don't think I'd necessarily go out and buy these. But maybe if my state, well, of course, all the states have one, but
all right.
After that.
We've gone about an hour and 15, Jonathan. If you'll save the rest of it for next time.
All right. Well, there aren't too many. Yeah, there are some pages left. All right, we'll save it for next time. But, or if you don't want to, just go on the U.S. Mint site and see what they have. That's a Negro Leagues baseball series they have. I think that's neat. Love that design, but it's only in gold. Again, if the U.S. Mint did that in silver, that'd be great.
Yep.
That looks like a zombie eagle for some reason. I don't know why they would do that. So, yeah, it's hit and miss.
Yeah. Well, guys, we appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I know it's kind of all over the place. We did do some grading of our coins. Went through this catalog. Jonathan, there you go. Come back, Jonathan.
I'm here, closing that catalog. I've seen enough of it. No, there's nothing in the catalog that I would buy. Just the one I like is just too expensive. Maybe the Morgans if I had some free cash.
Yep. Thank you, Janet Chapman. Appreciate it. But guys, Glenda's got supper ready and I'm hungry.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Al, just made it in, buddy.
Hi, Al. Bye, Al. Yeah, we're going to head out.
Yeah. But guys, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. And like we always say, find something good. Jonathan, hang on and we'll chat just a second or two.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.